Covenant renewal is a process that we go through every year, and for me, it's all about taking sort of spiritual inventory. Um, you know, how has the past year gone? What was I involved in? Did I feel like that was something I really contributed to the life of the church with? Are there other things I would want to try? Um, I think it's a very important process because it gives us all a chance to sort of do a talent inventory and interest inventory, um, and think about, maybe not just doing the same things we've always done, but branching out into something new. I don't remember exactly when we started Covenant Renewal, but it's been quite a while, and it definitely predated um, our move towards a more gender-inclusive worship. And at the time, there was sort of this sense that you got that the only things that counted were people who participated in worship. You either had to pray or lead singing or read a scripture or serve communion, that the other stuff just wasn't as important. And I think the covenant renewal process went a long way towards identifying all the things that needed to be done within the congregation and provided opportunities for everybody to serve. And there was no distinction then between, praying in front of a crowd is much more important than preparing communion. So I think in that respect, Covenant Renewal has gone a long way to getting a lot more people involved, and also reducing some of the frustration that some people felt because they, at the time, a lot of women were not allowed to participate in services that they wanted to do. So Covenant Renewal was a way of illustrating all the other things that needed to be done and assessing and attributing value to them that we didn't have before. Well, obviously, you start with prayer, asking God to sort of help you decide where you're most needed. I always like to look at, what did I do last year? Which of those things did I do well or did I enjoy? What am I good at? Do a sort of a skills or talent inventory. What are the things that I really like to do? And then what's my year shaping up to be? If I know my work schedule is going to be crazy, or if I know that I'm going to be dealing with health issues, I factor that into the whole process to say, there needs to be a balance. If you look at covenant is an actual agreement that we make with each other. And through the covenant renewal process, we all are saying that we are part of this church family. And when you think about family, at least in my family growing up, everybody had chores. And so everybody was expected to contribute to the workings of the family. And so I think covenant renewal gives us a chance to get everybody involved. And I see, people stepping up in places that I would not have expected them to do, and been very good at things. And I think part of that has to do with the way some of the activities are structured. They give you a chance to work alongside somebody. For example, if you had never done children's worship and you thought that might be something that you might be good at, if you sign up for it, then you could be paired with an experienced teacher, and then you would have an opportunity to see if that's something that you want to do on a regular basis or not. So it reduces that intimidation factor for, stepping outside your comfort zone and trying something new. But, for me, it just amazes me to see how many people step up to do all kinds of things, and I think that's God at work.